BookTubing Amy, and today I'm doing an electronic reader review video. Now, as you know, I am Kindle users. I am part of the Kindle following. I love my Kindle. I go everywhere with it. If you ask my friends, and I actually did ask my friends yesterday, what is the one thing that I will always have with me at all times? And they said Kindle. Not my phone, my Kindle. Anyway, but I love the Kindle. It is super amazing. They make really good products. And this is the Kindle Touch. This is the, Kindle Touch. This is, I don't think they actually sell these on Amazon anymore. I looked and I could not find this one unless I typed it in, which was weird. But anyway, they're not advertising selling these anymore. But this is the Kindle Touch. It has the home screen button right here. And when the Kindle Touch is turned on, there's a little light right here. It doesn't have a backlight, or like the Kindle Paperwhite does, how it has like a glow on the surface where it's not like the iPad where it glares in your face. It kind of just glows on the surface. But I love this Kindle. The reason why I'm doing a Kindle review today is because I'm thinking about switching over to the Kindle Paperwhite. This is the Kindle Paperwhite. If you don't know about the Kindle Paperwhite, this is the newest Kindle that came out with Amazon, and what they have is it's almost kind of like the iPad where it has a lit up screen, or like the Kindle Fire, I think it is. The Kindle Fire where it has a light up screen. Only the difference is between this and the Kindle Fire, the iPad for example, is that if you turn this bright on all the way where it's super bright, it doesn't glare in your face. Like, actually watch the mechanics behind this. And the Kindle Paperwhite has, if you have the Surface, the iPad and stuff glow from the bottom. The Kindle Paperwhite glows from right here. So that way it doesn't get in your face and make your eyes hurt. But this is still a fantastic product, and if you're wondering about the case has this little metal bar right here. It says Kindle, and when it snaps together instead of just like with the Kindle Touch cover. Instead of just flopping open, this one actually stays. See? Stays. I am thinking about switching over to the Kindle Paperwhite because of the fact that you can actually have collections. I almost had a heart attack when I found that because I thought that was so cool. How cool is that you can say, okay, I want to read a book about werewolves, and you go to your collection and say, oh, these are the books I have about werewolves. I just thought that was so cool. Now, this is the Wi-Fi version. I'm probably going to upgrade to the 3G. I'm borrowing this from one of my friends. But it's really good. I would recommend this. Now, if you're looking for price-wise, like if you're going, I want a Kindle really bad, but I don't have the money to purchase the Kindle with the Paperwhite, then I would go for the Kindle Touch. The Touch is easy to manage. The flap, if you're going to get with the flap, I should turn it off. If you're going to get with the regular old Kindle flap, the only problem I don't like with this one is that it scratches really easy. But other than that, it's pretty good. I've dropped it more than once, and if you actually look on the side, there's like cracks and dents where I've dropped it. But the Kindle's still intact. There are no dents, and it does what it's supposed to. Now, you're probably wondering about the Kindle is how is there electricity going to this little light? The little light. If you actually look on the back, I'm not going to take it off because it's incredibly hard to take off. But if you actually look on the back, there are two little metal bars almost. They're very tiny. By very tiny, I mean very tiny. There are two little bars on the back that charge when your electricity is on, running through the Kindle. When you're reading a book and you flip the switch, it comes on and the electrical stuff charges through and it lights up your Kindle. Now that's very good. I also use the Kindle Touch as a flashlight sometimes when I'm really lazy, but I love the Kindle Touch. It's a quality product. Now, one of the differences I noticed between the Kindle Touch and the Kindle Paperwhite is if you look on the bottom, get these two, this is the Kindle Paperwhite, this is the Kindle Touch. If you look on the bottom, this one has a headphone jack. Now, I do not like this. Most books come with the text-to-speech app where you can have the book be read to you. Now, granted, it's a monotone voice, but for example, I like to do it when I'm listen to it when I'm getting ready in the morning. And I don't have to, I can just brush my teeth or do my makeup or do my hair and just listen to the book while I'm getting ready, or when I'm walking to class and don't want to read the book because I don't want to get hit with a car. But I'm nervous about that because I love the text-to-speech so much. So if you're looking for quality products, I've never tried the Nook or any of the other e-readers. I've tried the Apple e-reader that they have. I'm not sure what it's called, but I've tried that and it's not my favorite, only because of the backlight that comes with it. And one of the things that I was worried about that is if you read this in the sun, this is the Kindle Touch, if you read this in the sun, there is no glare unless you purposely get it just at the right angles where the sun blares in your face. But with the iPad, any way you hold it, you're going to have a glare. But that's not true with the Kindles. This is the same with the Kindle Paperwhite. You don't have a glare unless you purposely hit it just right. And you can see perfect in dim light and in bright light. So what I would recommend if you are on a budget, I would go with the Kindle Touch. It is still a great product, but I would suggest getting a cover because there is no light attached to it. However, if you have money to spend, if you enjoy reading in the dark and you don't want to purchase an actual light cover, I would go with the Kindle Paperwhite because it's awesome. So I'm probably switching over to this, so you will probably see this case very soon when I talk about my Kindle books. And that's it for today. What is your favorite electronic reader? Are you an Apple person? Are you a Nook person? Are you a Kindle person? Or are there other kind of e-readers that I don't know about? Comment below to let me know. I'd really like to learn. So that's it for today. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, I'd be very much appreciative. And you should follow me on my BookTubing page on Facebook and on the US BookTubers page also on Facebook. I will leave both of those in the comments below and you should go check them out. Alright, that's it for today. And as always, go find your inner reader. See ya!